Why have the banks never told me about this thing called informal debt arrangements? Shouldn't they tell me about things like this? Oh, this is my biggest bugbear. Yes, they should. In my opinion, they should tell you what your options are. When you call a creditor and say, I can't make my payments because of whatever is going on in your life, in my opinion, it would be amazing for the bank person to say, it's okay, let me tell you what you can do. We'll hold the interest and we'll hold the payments for you for 3 months or 6 months. We'll give you some breathing space, some time to recenter yourself, move house or do whatever it is that you need to do, get another job. They can come back to us and they can talk about what options are available. Maybe they can freeze the interest for the long term and you can just pay down the balance of the debt and not ridiculous amounts of interest. Or maybe, depending on your situation, they could partially or even fully waive that debt completely. Or maybe you come into a bit of a lump sum, it's not the full amount, but you offer it to them as a full and final payment. And they tell you if you can get a certain amount together, that you can settle that debt and close that account and be done for it and save yourself interest, fees, charges and payments into the future and reset and come back to where you are now. Unfortunately, banks are told the opposite. People who work in the banks are not taught about the options, so they don't accidentally tell you about the options because they don't want you to know about the options. The reasoning, I think, is because it's not in their best interest. They make a whole lot of money from you whether or not you're paying that bill at that time. The interest doesn't stop, it just keeps going. So I truly believe that the banks should be telling people about their options, but they're not going to. Unless you know exactly what it is that you're asking for and you have the confidence and the documentation and the information you need to get that across the line, it's highly unlikely you're actually going to be able to get that result unless you're taught what to do and you're guided through the entire process.